wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit. You know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah, it's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
What up, though, mofos? What up, though? Hey, Miss Rose. Hey, Taurus Ground. Hey, Pisces Life. Hey, Imperfectly Perfect. Hey, that's how the Pisces Life. Hey, Pisces Life again. Hey, Miss Washington. Hey, Miss Mary. Hey, Terry T, baby. Hey, Kim. Hey, Bobby. Hey, KB. Hey, diddum. Hello there, bitch queen. Hello. Hey, you little moles. Child. Did y'all watch Britt's blog video? She ought to be ashamed of herself documenting my life. Ain't nobody tell her. I didn't give her authorization to record me either, y'all. Okay? Hey, Miss Star Child. Hey, Brownie. Hey, Nyla. Hey, Angie B. Child. Y'all see the threat for the girl? I'm just out of my yard trying to mind my GD business. Y'all see that I'm getting the yard together? since I cleaned the beds out in the front, the stuff been, growing expeditiously. Okay. And then the back, I've been on the back. I'm cleaning out these beds in the back because I got some elephant ears coming Sunday. They'll be here Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. If I don't talk to y'all this weekend, okay? Because I plan on getting into some things. It's going to be nice. So I might be in my yard, okay? Getting shit together. You know what? Saturday I might have a movie thing back there in the backyard and put the projector and stuff like that up. I don't know. I might do that. Simply, yes, I am free. And I ain't see your antennas down there either. Y'all so messy. Now Miss Jean was about to put some on the books. Child, Tay is free. Okay? They let me out on my own recognizance. Okay? Because I'm a good person, okay? They said, oh, they don't believe this. And they didn't want them people, they didn't want the tater tots to come down there and the millimeters. Because y'all already know what jury number 22 was going to do. Period. Yes, they let me out on my own reconnaissance, flying girl speaks. Hey, Miss Love Me. Hey, y'all. So y'all know the last time we was live, I did not cry, okay? Because I'm a thug, okay? I does this here, okay? Y'all see, I had the red wig on and everything, so it was like, oh, she too fine to be standing up in here. We gonna let her go. Okay. Plus, I already had told them before they was on the live, okay? Because y'all know they had the shit scheduled. So they was on the live already. And they was like, oh, she trying to incite her people to get down here. Let's see what's tea. So they came on or whatnot. And, they caught your girl, okay? Cookie ran off. Act like she didn't even know me, y'all. She acted like she did not even know me. Oh, now you want to say something. I wrote a character witness for your raggedy ass. Oh, I ain't hear no character witness testimony being read at the court. Did you give your full government name? You smell something fishy? Oh, speaking of smelling something fishy, Tootsie, I seen your raggedy ass, aka Anonymous, in that fucking chat talking about some Tay look like she smell like sardines. Bitch, you wish I smelled like sardines and you be snipping up behind my ass. Oh. Okay. But guess what your ass about to be smelling like? You about to be smelling like you had given testimony at that motherfucking disciplinary hearing, Tootsie. AKA Anonymous. That's what your ass about to be smelling like, batch. Okay? And I'm smelling like a fucking report. That's what I smell like. The fuck? You about to be smelling like you ain't about to have no damn law license either. Ciao. It's a mess. Hey, Miss QT Pie. Hey, Miss Bridget J. Hey, sweet asses, child. It's a mess out here. It's a mess out here. But y'all, so y'all know the other day I read them documents. Well, not documents, but what I didn't even get to the documents the other day. I did them the day before that. But the last time I was live, I was reading the alleged text messages from Tweety and Miss D. Okay. So, y'all, guess who done slid up in my DMs? Let me share my screen because it don't cost a thing. Okay. Look at this here. Now, y'all see this name? Angelique Duncan Hassan. Now they done made up a whole troll account with a hyphenated name. Hey, Riley. Hey, Miss Washington. A whole troll account. This the name that was in those messages that Tweety said was one of her fake accounts. And let's just go up to the begin. And you see their other name is boss underscore bitch underscore Angie one. Is that Tweety's real name? And y'all see the first message they sent me on Christmas Day. I don't know why they call me mama, but I don't know if this was Angie. Y'all remember Angie that used to be on my and on the Silver Channel all the time? See this? And then look, video on Extra Blast. I'm a subscriber to your page. I'm Angelique H to give you to who I am. I love your commentary and how you give them the business. Just started a page, but I'm still trying to figure out how to edit and post, etc. So when I have an issue, I generally give to Aunt Ann, but she's busy right now, so I'm giving it to you. She must have sent something because it says this right here was a post. It had no title. And I said, I cannot stand his bitch ass. So I don't know if they was talking about Martell or whatever. And then she said, me either. I am so over it with him. Like Ann just told, maybe we was talking. Nope, it couldn't have been Benny. It wasn't about Benny. Wait a minute. Ann just told me to go ahead and do the video for it so I can get subscribers. But I don't know. I just saw that you sold us. I was recording it. I hope you gave it to him. And I'm just going to do a short one because I don't know what I'm doing. And I need to practice to get it together for myself. But thanks for responding back. And I can't wait to see what you out. See what you out. Hey girlie, I just did a review on it. So she sent me something from this here, sneak peek. This 2022, y'all. Then she says, can you help me get 1,000 subscribers, please? I can't wait to see you be on it. LOL. January the 4th, 2023. She said, oh, for Wanda, I had a rooster up there covering her face when she started squawking at Kiki, laughing my ass off. April 27, 2023. They too touchy-feely. I had a feeling that did that doodle mash. They did the doodle mash. That's it. I just made a little title fit my post on it. Then March 1st, May 1st, I mean, at 3 something in the morning, she sent me this. This might be Diana Rose's page video. It looks like one of her thumbnails. Judge calls Melody and Martell messy. Is she throwing the rock and hiding her hands? Did he put hands? May 10th, 2023. I got more to do. Whatever you need to do to shut this heifer lying ass up about BT. Stop bullying her. I swear I hope to BOD. See, I don't understand what the fuck this is. BOD, she win and I don't put, or maybe did a police report yesterday. Like, oh, this was when Stormy and BT got into it. Like many of us told her to do. She has a witness and video proof of them threatening her. Yeah, so why didn't she ever file any charges on her? And then these are some of the pictures that she did of Stormy. May 14, 2023. They said, get this is Tweety Bird forgot to ask if y'all can ask the subscribers to subscribe to my channel. I need few more to get to be at 1,000. This was May 14, 2023. I don't know what she sent here, but it expired. May 16th, 2023. I said, okay, we will shout her out for sure. So this is like I said, this is somebody that I must have didn't think was Tweety. Y'all see this? I said, this shit is insane. Then the same day, y'all see this? 5/16 at 6:44. I told her I would shout her out. Same day, 5/16 at 10:32. She says, I'm over 1K. Yay. Thanks to Tay. This is June 6, 2023. But again, like, they're saying stuff to me as if they're one person and saying stuff as if they're a whole nother person. And if I'm reading the messages, I'm not going back through the whole thing to see what the person or who the person is or what they said or before or nothing like that. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, they must have been changing the name of this account. I guess she shared something to the stories or something. And this was 6/4/2024. This was 2 days before the shit started with me and TT. Always choose yourself, then choose who chooses you. Or maybe she was responding to one of my stories 2 days before that. And then Wednesday, 5:56 a.m. Okay? This before my first alarm even go off for damn work. Okay? She says, now y'all listen to this, okay? Tell Tay I'm strictly dickly, and the text she's reading from are not from the days that are in my phone or the same content. There's a lot of words altered, and I don't know how she manipulated it, but it's not the same thing on my phone as she has put it on the video. Tell Tay she was right, that there is something wrong with her. She's going after everyone when you don't answer back when she wants you to. Like, why is she spinning the phone? It's to keep from the real info that was on my phone not matching up with what she has on hers. I'm done. I'll wait for the real truth for all this mess to come out. I'm not in an NA class either. She did my text somehow, and I do buy 7th Avenue. I know about the switch up, and I see everyone, and I can't be bothered anymore. Thanks, True T. Tay, everyone else, but I'm out. Tay, she switched them texts. Tay, she switched them texts. Not tell Tay, but just saying Tay. Tay, she switched them texts. And I don't know what she's talking about. You, True T, and some cubbies. Now, mind you, every time she said subbies in her other in those messages with diagnosis, it said cubbies and not subbies. You, True T, and some cubbies did help me, and the eviction was years ago, so I don't know what the fuck this bitch talking about. But she didn't she didn't put the messages from her phone in here. Okay, let's just be clear on that shit. Because if you saying that that's not the same messages you got, show us your messages. I don't even have the text she's saying reading me my rights, and I haven't spoken to her since last week. She made this shit look like I spoke to her all weekend and put shit in there about me speaking on others. I'm laying here out laughing my ass off. As I am, because are you okay, Tweety? Why the fuck is you DMing me at fucking 6 something in the morning, first talking in third person and then talking as your motherfucking self? Because from helping her get the 1,000 subscribers, I told y'all we helped her get to her 1,000 subscribers. Here, you had to have this account must have been in your fucking name. And then here you are messaging me from the account that they say you say you use as a fake account, a troll account. But I am also headed to the police to report it, because this isn't me responding to her or her saying the shit to me, or at least I don't have it, so I'm lost. Yay, maybe she meant Tay. Use your head. You're not dumb. They ain't what you let the motherfucker go on your page and say about me. But I digress. Oops, she about to check me about that too. You not dumb. You were seeing there's something wrong with the conversation, but you kept digressing. Hey, post up. Uppity. Uppity, quit threatening me with that name. Okay? Just that you know that right now. Hey, T from TV. Hey, really. Hey, Linda Brown. Hey, Stu. Hey, Dominique. You have some facts, but nothing about it has to do with TT or money. It's just diagnosis, and she's the one causing the divide and making everyone go back and forth. At 6:22 a.m. Also, tell Empress I owe her an apology for putting her DM out there. Why? Because Miss D didn't have a problem with Empress until this person did. TT. I just became wrapped up in this mess from diagnosis, engaging in trying to figure out who is behind all this. Always in trouble with CCs, and Empress had said stuff long ago, so I wanted to prove she always in shit. That don't mean that she always in shit. That just means that she had an incident and a disagreement with somebody. That don't mean that she's always in shit. But when a person come out and they're spewing out, well, I get this person, the only reason why I said something to this person, and the only reason why I got mad at this person, and they listing off 15,000 people, that's somebody that's always having a problem or always in some shit. That shit was from like 2022, and that was an isolated incident. to prove that she always in shit from time I started on here as a sub. Now how this nut job manipulated it to look like I've been doing this for a long time is weird as fuck. And I'm going to the police with it because I ain't do or say the shit she been saying on this video. None of it matches with what's on my phone, and TT has nothing to do with it either. So she vindicated her. TT and y'all helped me, yes, with my eviction process years ago. So I don't know what the fuck this nut job is speaking of. So don't take your guard down. Well, why would she even say something like that? Why would she even say something like that if y'all hadn't had a conversation about it? Why would she say you're mad about anything about money if she helped you? She ain't say you was mad that we gave you money but didn't give you enough or nothing like that. She said you was mad at TT and Queen Sheba for not giving you money. I don't know what the fuck this nut job is speaking on of. So don't take your guard down on her. And TT needs to watch herself too, because she's gonna be the next to have her world turned upside down by this lady that has something wrong with her. Ever since she's came on YouTube, she's admitted that something is wrong with her. Like someone told her this is a TV show and she needs help. I don't do drugs. And when I did, it was opioids. I guess she told moi. Thank you, Post Up. Or should I call you Uppity Posting Up? Okay. I colored this myself. This is this was it was like black hair. This was black. And I colored it to, this is like a cinnamon brown. I tried to. I put it, you can see it in the sun. Okay. But yeah, not you still uppity. Yes, so I don't know what the reason for those messages were. I don't know why she started the messages off as if it wasn't her and then changed them to it being her. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What is wrong with y'all hoes? I cannot. Thanks, Marco Pam, and thank you, Miss Gemini Goddess. Yeah, I cannot, y'all. I cannot, like. Again, I don't know what you're saying about Miss D. Something is wrong with her. Yeah, she's mentally diagnosed. She has mental health issues. She's always admitted that. What does that mean? Because what's wrong with you? Because why the fuck would you come in that damn thing talking to me as if you're talking like you're telling a message from somebody else? You're speaking in third person, and then you're speaking about yourself as if it was you writing it. But then the first part of it was as if you was talking to somebody, telling somebody else to tell me this stuff. Like, why would you do that when the name you clearly see my video and you clearly seen that I read that she put that fucking name on there. So again, in those messages, she was saying how she was going to go to this other account and she got all these other names on the accounts and all this stuff, like she was doing with Empress. So I don't know how many times she changed that account. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone, because I'm not fucking with you no more either. Like, something is wrong with y'all. Like, how dare you even try to send me this to try to act like you trying to defend yourself or whatever the case may be. What the fuck y'all hoes was into? Because clearly you've been on some shit from the beginning as well. And why did you switch up? We hadn't done shit to you. Empress hadn't done shit to you. But you let her go on your channel when I sent her a cease and desist to quit lying on my name and defaming my character. You let her come on your channel to do that to me. The person that helped you get to 1,000, that you admitted to in the fucking chat. But y'all see, like when we did the expose with Ebony, like y'all see how they actually do that shit. Like, you see how those messages work. Some of them, I'm like, if I get a message and I read it, I just read it. If it's nothing that I need to go up for, I don't go up. So she could have had changed the name on that account so many fucking times, because clearly it's looking like I think I'm talking to other people. And apparently she must think she is too, because she, 1 minute you tweety, 1 minute you ain't. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, and again, what are you doing all of that for if your goal is not to try to do some old slick shit to people? Just come as you are. Come as yourself. What are you doing? But I know a lot of people have different accounts and shit like that, but when you have all of that shit going on and you doing all this shit, talking to another person as if changing the thing as if it's somebody else and all this shit, that shit is you trying to manipulate something going on. You trying to do something and it's not right. And like I said, hindsight, looking back at all this shit, the motherfuckers been after us from the beginning. From the beginning. I had just started YouTube in October 2022. Like, I've had this channel before, but I just started doing commentary and stuff like that in October of 2022. Those messages that she sent me was on Christmas of 2022. But as we see, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, you've been going at a lot of people, Tweety, and they ain't done shit to you. But somebody else got a problem with them people. And instead of you saying like, no, they was good to me. Because again, like I said, I know for a fact Brownie, Denim, me, PBE, and a lot of subscribers was helping her with that process when she, said that she was losing her place and she was trying to get another place really quick, and could we help her? So for the people to do that for you and for you to do this, it's something wrong with your character too, Tweety. And I had to block her on Cash App too, because she just kept sending me Cash App requests. Like, what do I look like just sending a Cash App request to random women that has, or women that has helped me. Like, why you keep sending cash out requests? And I think sometimes I would just go ahead and approve it and stuff like that because they was like for small amounts. But then she kept sending her, and I'm like, who the fuck you think I am? Shit, you ain't my damn pimp, and I ain't your damn hoe. What the fuck is going on here? So I had to block her on Cash App. Like, what the fuck? Yes, Rally, just send a request and for Cash App. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not my family or nothing like that. Like, and then you don't. I just think that is so low down and dirty when you just send a person a Cash App request as if they owe you something. Like, my fucking kids don't even send me Cash App requests. As if, like, you know I got it. Like, what the fuck? And again, like, I be feeling bad for people. So it was just small amounts. So I was just go ahead and approve it and shit. And then she just kept doing it. And I'm like, wait, who the fuck you think I am? So simply, you better send me a Cash App request and send me a Cash App for that tumbler you want me to order. Because you can't be trusted either, simply. Hey, Scorpion Miss. Yeah, like, it's a mess. Like I said, you give motherfucker an inch, they try to take a mile. These people have been nothing but good to, I know I have. And the people that I named, I knew for a fact because I was in communication, like verbally talking to them, like, she's going through something, let's help out. So all that other stuff, like, you let that person come on your channel and dog us the fuck out when you knew we hadn't done shit to you. Like, no, do that shit on your own fucking channel. You can't do it over here because those people have been good to me. Whoa. Like, those people have been good to me. I'm not going to let you do that over here. And that's it. Like, I don't know. What the fuck is she? Like a damn YouTube pimp or something? The fuck is these people so damn mad at her for? Simply, this better not be you. I'm going to kick you. Oh my God. I cannot. Let me report Simply. I'm about to block Simply, y'all, on Cash App, just so y'all know. I'm kicking your ass, Simply. Leave me alone. You so damn messy. Don't say I ain't never done nothing for you. But yeah, like, what do y'all have going on where you just sending people fucking Cash App requests? I think she did some PBE and did them too. So I don't know. And then I told y'all right after that, she did the thing with the eviction thing and the home thing, misplacement, and she was saying, just send her $5. And of course, people were sending her more than $5. Then she went to Benny. He did one for bugs and was asking for $2. And of course, people gonna send more than fucking $2. But I digress. Okay. But let's get into this damn disgraced attorney, y'all, because y'all about to holler at this next case. Okay. So y'all know we read the case with the people from the damn church, from her father's church, that she damn terrorized them and put them through hell. Y'all making sure y'all liking this video and everything, okay? And doing a reaction button so people could come and hear this information because this is a public service announcement, okay? Okay, so this was the last one that she had with the this is her disciplinary counsel brief. So this was the last case that she had with the McNeil's estate and stuff like that, where she tried to accuse the I do not simply cannot stand you. Hey, Miss Bridget J, you just focus on driving, okay? And she reported them to the IRS, her own fucking clients. She reported them to the IRS, which was private information or whatever, client attorney privilege, that she reported them to the IRS when they wouldn't give her money, okay? And got another attorney. She tried to sue them and everything. Wanted $30-some thousand, end up only getting $6,000. But again, she was in trouble with this as well. Because for one, she had never did no probate law before. And two, that wasn't why she was in trouble for not ever doing it. But she didn't know what the fuck she was doing, because she was trying to sue the daughter that was on the actual account with the father. And what their new attorney was like, that was, malpractice, because if you seen that she was on that account, it's nothing you can sue her for. She had the right to take anything out of the account because she was on the account. So she shouldn't have even been trying to take them to court or none of that shit. Empress child, locked up, child. And y'all make sure y'all go over there and watch Brit's blog video. And mind y'all, keep y'all prayers up for our Brit's blog, Miss Mary White, and our Miss Cookie from the Shop, everybody, okay? Because Brit and Miss Mary is in the hospital, okay? And Brit did that whole video from the damn hospital. So if you can show her some love, please do. She be in the hospital for a minute. So if you can show her any kind of love, please go over there and show Brit some love. Even if it's just watching the video, okay? Please. And she had me hollering with those counts, okay? I cannot. And then did them talking about, I know you fucking lying. Brownie bust up like, our bitch locked up. Then I was like, I know you fucking lying. But yes, y'all. But let's get into this next case. ACAW Smiths complained. Okay. Mr. Joseph Taylor was familiar with respondent because she had prepared his tax returns for several years. Okay. On October 26, 2017, Mr. Taylor hired respondent to represent him in a personal injury matter. Okay, so in August of 2017, Mr. Taylor had swallowed a toothpick and suffered injuries as a result. Mr. Taylor, how you swallow a fucking toothpick? And that's somebody else damn fault. But I digress. Hey, Carol. Okay, thank y'all. Y'all had the money ready for the books for me. I see that. Thank you. Yes, I see. And you over there with the witness testimony. Talk about you see she did run. I said not a student on there. It's a testimony. Yes, simply the swallow the whole damn toothpick. Like if you was chewing the sandwich, wouldn't you chew the motherfucker up? If anything, what you thought it was, a pickle? Shit. A wooden damn pickle. But we digress. Maybe it was a pickle, because when y'all finish the rest of this, y'all about to fucking holler, okay? So it says Mr. Taylor had swallowed a toothpick and suffered injuries as a result. Mr. Taylor believed he had ingested the toothpick while eating at a local grocery store deli. Not the grocery store have a local have a little sitting area for you to eat, enjoy your sandwiches. Child. This was the third personal injury matter respondent had handled. So as of 2017, mind y'all, she's been in business for all these years, but she only had, this was third personal injury case she had handled, okay? and the one was the last one with the McNeils, that's the same last name as hers, but no goddamn relations. That was a probate case, okay? So it says the first two had settled without respondent having to file suit. Y'all see this? Settled without respondent. And keep in mind, respondent is anonymous, Sarita McNeil. When I would say the informant, that's the disciplinary counsel, okay? So at the start of the representation, Mr. Smith had advised respondent, anonymous, that he had eaten lunch at the deli with several friends / acquaintances. He probably had a little thought box there with him, a little date and shit, and he probably married and shit, okay? He also informed respondent that the friends / acquaintances could attest to the fact that he had eaten at the deli and that his sandwich was held together with toothpicks, okay? Respondent had a written contingent fee agreement with Mr. Taylor, okay? So anonymous had a written contingent fee agreement, okay? You know, that's the ones like when you suing somebody, especially like when you suing like a big company or something like that, like if you go on Walmart and you slip and fall, or you suing OWN or something like that, you do a contingent fee agreement, which is one like, you know, you don't get paid. We don't get paid unless you get paid, okay? The agreement provided that Mr. Taylor would pay respondent a set percentage of any settlement she obtained on Mr. Taylor's behalf. The payment percentage varied from 33.3% to 40%, depending upon what stage the litigation respondent obtained the settlement. Okay. The fee agreement specifically stated that respondent was collecting no retainer from Mr. Taylor. So usually lawyers don't take these kind of cases like this unless they like in a 90 percentile that they gonna get you some money, okay? And when they do that, they don't even ask for no retainer. They just go up, they do one of these contingent fee agreement, contingent upon them getting you some money, okay? And then they might have a, depending on like 10 to 20,000, you know, you might have to pay 10, get them 10% of it, and it go on and so forth. So the higher the amount that you might get, the higher the percentage will be, okay? Because, you know, like when you're in a slip and fall or accidents and stuff like that, they don't ask you for retainers and stuff like that up front. They do these. So they're going to try to get you the money. If you fucked up real bad, they're going to try to get you the money because they're going to get a nice percentage off that shit. Okay. So they don't take no bullshit that's going to get dismissed 4 or 5 times. Okay. Respondent did some preliminary work on the matter between October 11, 2017 and July 17, 2018. That's a long ass time for this toothpick incident. The work was limited to obtaining Mr. Taylor's medical records and sending a demand letter to the grocery store's insurer offering to settle the matter for $60,000. Okay, so out of this $60,000 per day, she wanted to settle with the insurance company for the grocery store, right? So if she did, she was going to come home with at least about a little bit over 20,000. If he got 60,000 with their percentages, 333 point, or, you know, up to 40%, she was going to get at least like 22,000. Okay, with the settlement. On July 9th, 2018, the grocery store's insurer advised respondent that it was not willing to negotiate a settlement because its investigation showed that the grocery store did not use toothpicks when preparing sandwiches. So I don't know if Mr. Taylor was eating some cat and it may have had she might have had on some wooden panties or something, and he got a splinter in his mouth or something like that and swallowed that shit and thought it was a toothpick after they was eating the sandwiches at the deli. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if he had some fake doll or something. Them friends he had, they could have been just the chairs at the deli. And he was probably over there trying to lick on them or something and swallowed the splinter or something in from the chair, the wood from the chair. And then, you know, he swallowed it and with his sandwich. Y'all, I don't know. Thank you, Nessa. Sound like fraud to me. So after this, the insurance company said, if y'all don't get the fuck out of our face, the grocery store don't even use toothpicks. They don't even sell toothpicks for people to purchase, and they don't use toothpicks in their sandwiches. Good day. On July 13, 2018, respondent directed Mr. Taylor to go to the grocery store and to take pictures of food prepared at the deli. What would that count for? Maybe they started using toothpicks in July, but back in October, they didn't use toothpicks. To take pictures of food preparation at the deli. Now, what you look like sending him? Why you didn't send a private investigator like you sent to my motherfucking house when you was trying to serve me a summons? Why you didn't send a private investigator? That's not his motherfucking job, but you want 33 to 40% of the damn sum, the payment amount if he gets some money, but he got to go to the damn grocery store and they going to be like, if you don't get the fuck out of here, Mr. Taylor, you trying to sue us and you coming in this motherfucker with a camera and shit and hit mic, trying to take pictures of people eating sandwiches with no toothpicks. And it couldn't have been a little sample of the sandwich that they had a little toothpicks and a little hors d'oeuvres because, you know, those, you would know if you was eating that motherfucker. Child. She also directed him to provide her with a list of people who had eaten lunch with him on the day that he swallowed the toothpick. Mr. Taylor did not provide her with the list, nor did he go to the deli and take photographs because they was going to beat his motherfucking ass. You're not welcome here. You're trespassing, sir. So it looks like after they tried the little scheme and scam, he was like, okay, we good. That's okay then, you know, because it sounds like they might have been acquainted from her doing his taxes. And they probably tried to come up with a scheme, much like she did to me with this lawsuit with OWN, trying to add on to the damn lawsuit with, they ain't got shit to do with no damn Maurice. And also with the bullshit that she making up with the lawsuit that she has of her own for the $10 million. On July 18, 2018, Mr. Taylor informed respondent by email that he no longer wanted her to represent him and that he had hired the A.W. Smith law firm to take over the representation. Because I'm quite sure they wasn't going to ask him to go to the damn, go back to the scene of the crime and try to take pictures of people. Like what the fuck? Mr. Taylor advised respondent that Mr. Smith would be contacting her to obtain his file. Respondent became angry with Mr. Taylor and asserted he owed her $750 for the work she had done on the matter, requesting his medical records and sending a settlement offer to the insurance company. A.W. Smith, Mr. Taylor's new attorney, contacted respondent by email on July 18, 2018. In the email, Mr. Smith stated, in pertinent part, Your email has been forwarded to me for response. I can personally assure you that no one is trying to take advantage of you for the time that you have in this case. I already discussed with Mr. Taylor that the fact that I will reach out to you and honor an attorney's lien for the work you had done. The work that she had done, she had a contingent fee agreement with him. So she didn't get him no money. So you're not owed no money. We will also gladly reimburse you for any expenses that you may have incurred as well. Our representation of Mr. Taylor is pursuant to the contingency fee arrangement. If and when we achieve a settlement for Mr. Taylor, I will contact you to discuss resolving your attorney's lien and fees that are owed to you. I certainly hope and believe that it will be much more than $750. She ain't had no proof of no work that she had done. That's why she got mad, in my opinion. Respondent, which is anonymous, responded by advising Mr. Smith that if Mr. Taylor paid her $350, she would consider that a reasonable settlement for the work she had done. Okay, I get that. More specifically, on July 23rd, 2018, respondent sent Mr. Smith the following email in bold. Have you heard back from your new client and my former client, Joseph Taylor, regarding settlement and legal fees and costs for my representation of him in the personal injury action against Hy-Vee Inc. for $350? He probably was like, if you don't get your broadcast out my face, he probably was like, you know what? Here. Now go on, child. He probably had a bucket of damn quarters and gave her motherfucking ass. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Hey, Shay Peasy and the Heezy. So then she said, I would like to wrap this up and give you the originals so you can proceed. I believe $350 is fair compensation and settlement, even though I incurred more than $750 initial retainer I usually receive for my work. Bitch, what do you mean usual? You only had 2 other cases beside this. So you won't do shit usually. Oh my God. Y'all are so messy. Okay, I have to go back, y'all. I have a special request. So this is what respondent, which is anonymous, sent to Mr. Smith in the following email. Have you heard back from your new client and my former client, Joseph Taylor, regarding settlement and legal fees and costs for my representation of him in the personal injury action against Hy-Vee Inc. for $350 petty ass dollars? I would like to wrap this up and give you the original so you can proceed. I believe $350 is fair compensation and settlement, even though I incurred more than $750 initial retainer I usually receive for the work I perform in this matter. No, the fuck you did, because again, you ain't did shit usually, because you got at least have 5, 6 damn cases or something to say some usual, what you usually do. You only got 2 previous damn cases. Ain't no fucking usual. Also, listen to this. I want to avoid filing an unjust enrichment legal action against your client in court that I am legally entitled to pursue. I need to know ASAP. What you gotta pay? Your damn grocery bill, the bitch? Go back to that grocery store and act like you ate a damn toothpick, motherfucker. And then get the damn $350. Ain't this about a batch? If he agrees, he can pay the $350 by cashier's check or money order payable to Saritha L. McNeil Esquire. And that's Rick James, bitch, Esquire. Okay? Shout out to Thick Girl. At my mid Missouri office. Like, she got more than one office with the receptionist and get a receipt. Who the fuck is your damn receptionist, Anonymous? You the receptionist, the motherfucking damn accounting department, complaint department, HR department. Well, clearly y'all ain't got no HR department, motherfucker, the way your ass act. Okay? You have been had to fire your own damn self. From 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. during the weekdays. Upon receipt, I will send you the original paperwork to close this case out and let you proceed with your representation. Now, y'all see here how she just, the guy like, shit, you might be able to get more out this shit than $350, but hey, bitch, if you that broke, here you go. Here. Okay, here you go. Good looking, goodbye, get the fuck on. You broke batch. You an attorney. Why the fuck you sweating this $350 that, okay, I see, okay, but $350 is not enough money that you out of, that you gonna try to file an unjust enrichment with him. Wasn't it unjust enrichment when you had the motherfucking case, bitch? When you instructed him to go up there with that motherfucking damn hidden camera and shit to get pictures of toothpicks or plant toothpicks and sandwiches and shit? Because that's what I believe you was trying to do. And he was like, I ain't going up there with that shit. Like, shit, they gonna catch my ass and beat the fuck out of me. Can y'all imagine that he trying to sue them and for talking about a damn toothpick in the sandwich? They like, we ain't got no motherfucking toothpicks around this bitch. Where he get the toothpick from? Or he might have came in that motherfucker with a toothpick in his mouth already. Trying to be cute and shit. Yeah, you have the guys be having little toothpicks in their mouth, trying to be cute. But the girl, that shit, eat the sandwich. Like, he could eat a sandwich on one corner of his mouth and had a toothpick on the other. The girl probably showed him a little boob, like this sandwich is good. Thank you, baby, for bringing me to get this sandwich. Like, ooh, this sandwich turning me on. He probably was eating that sandwich on the other side, had a toothpick right here. He probably was like, he probably ate that fucking toothpick that he brought in the fucking store via his damn mouth. Okay? I'm just saying. That's how it could have happened. He could have came. The girl probably showed him a little cleavage and shit because he bought her a deli sandwich. He probably tried to be cute and try to be, strong arm and muscular and shit and try to be cool and had a toothpick on one side and eat the sandwich on the other side. And that shit ain't work out. He saw that toothpick. Who the fuck took her to the ER? Did they get an x-ray of the fucking toothpick? Because did he get an x-ray? And where the x-ray at? I want to see the x-ray of that toothpick in his motherfucking throat. That's what the fuck I want to see. Okay? I want to see the x-ray with the foreign object of the toothpick. It lodged in his motherfucking throat that he swallowed that bitch whole. Okay? I want to see that shit. And then we're going to do the DNA test off that toothpick and match it up to damn fingerprints. Any damn person working at that damn deli. Now they got the person at the deli about to lose their fucking job and shit. Child, I cannot. On July 24th, 2018 at 2:59 p.m., Mr. Smith responded to a respondent via email. In his email, Mr. Smith, that's the Mr. Taylor's new attorney, y'all, explained to respondent that Because she had a contingency fee agreement with Mr. Taylor, she did not have a right to demand payment from him at that time. Because again, it's contingent upon you winning something for him. Mr. Smith acknowledged that respondent had the right to assert an attorney's lien on the case for her work that she had done, for the work that she had done. And if and when Mr. Smith obtained recovery from Mr. Taylor, he would contact her to discuss her fee. Mr. Smith, because I mean, that would be, and that would be like whatever she like, what her files included. You know, so they were like, okay, she did a reasonable amount of shit with the files. But she wanted him to go up to the store and sneak in there and take pictures and shit of sandwiches and all that type of shit and get her the name of the people that was there and all that shit. Mr. Smith also inquired whether respondent was requiring payment before she would release Mr. Taylor's file to him. Respondent responded to Mr. Smith with the following email on July 24th, 2018 at 3:34 p.m. What time he seen he is? She was on his ass. 30 minutes later. I did not demand payment from him. I am asking you, would your client be willing to pay reasonable fees that I incurred as part of a settlement to avoid me filing an unjust enrichment action and potential other causes of action against him? It is a simple yes or no. There are things that are confidential that were revealed to me during the course of my representation of former client that could be damaging to your client if I included in a legal action to be able to get the reasonable attorney fees I incurred on his behalf from July 2017 to July 2018. Your client, this is in bold, your client, Joseph Taylor, my former client, made some false statements to me that if I included in a legal action, which I am legally permitted to do, that's why you hear right now in this motherfucking, this is litigation right here from the disciplinary council. But you see, she talking about she legally permitted to do it. They said, bitch, say less. You wasn't permitted to do the shit. That's why you in here with counsel right now, with the disciplinary council and panel. And is currently in one now. Under the Missouri rules of professional conduct could be damaging to him in the pursuit, in your pursuit of his current legal action against Hy-Vee Inc. Now, this also means that you knew about the false shit. You didn't drop him as an attorney. He dropped your ass and got another attorney. So you are going to proceed with this false information or this unjust enrichment action if he had remained your fucking client. Am I right or am I right? To avoid that potential impact to him, I was offering a reasonable $350 fee settlement. He asked your motherfucking ass, were you just demanding that payment now in order to release the file, or like what we doing here? What you trying to do here, batch? Thank you, T from TV, for the super chat. Couldn't win a race if she was the only one running. Period. Okay? Because this motherfucker is a lunatic. Y'all see how quickly she just hops to, she gonna report the people? Don't it sound familiar? And Empress and Uppity being illegal immigrants and all? About to get reported they gonna get reported to ICE if the people find out that they illegal immigrants. Don't you only make them type of damn threats if you already know the person is an illegal immigrant? What the fuck is this wrong with these people? All of them off their shit. Caramel, she done ran and that helmet been off, okay? She done fell, the helmet been off, okay? This is too much.
Check money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money.
All right. Because I digress. What the hell is wrong with you? Threatening this poor man. But I think, again, I feel like he was in the shit with them. I think she probably told them what to do, what they can do, and try to get some settlements, because she had got 2 previous settlements and been trying to, work on that shit. And I think that's what she thinks she's about to do with Google and TikTok. But she gonna fuck around and find out, okay? But I digress. Let's move on. $250 non-refundable fee I generally require from my clients is in any legal action, plus $100 fee for additional costs and expenses incurred by me to represent from July 2017 to 2018. That will allow me to keep confidential what I know about your client in this case. How is you cool? How is you cool? You're bribing this motherfucker to his attorney. Again. I think the $350 settlement is reasonable to buy my silence. I cannot. This bitch is openly admitting to buy your silence. I thought it was for your reasonable fees. I think $350 settlement is reasonable to buy my silence and help your client get what he wants from Hy-Vee Inc. If he can get it. I will give you and your client time to think about it. The deadline is this Friday, July 27, 2018. Child, she gave him 3 motherfucking days. Okay? 3 days or she reporting his ass. Your ass is grass. Because Mr. Smith because Mr. Taylor never provided respondent with the list of people who had accompanied him to the deli, respondent assumed, this is an attorney, y'all. Remember, this is an attorney. Remember, y'all got egg on y'all face. She is an attorney. Now, she ain't acting like one, batch, okay? Because what is this? You assumed Mr. Taylor had lied to her about having witnesses. Respondent did not have any actual evidence that Mr. Taylor had lied to her or engaged in fraud. She just came up with this on her own. Just came up with this shit on their own. Like, these motherfuckers need serious mental help. Like, who jumps to that kind of conclusion that, for one, don't be involved in shit like that? Because I'm a reasonable, honest person. So if you don't give me your people that was witnessing that the thing, I was like, why not? Like, again, maybe he was out on a date with somebody and he didn't want his wife to know. Or maybe he was out with somebody he wanted his girlfriend to know. And if he brought them to damn court, or maybe they had broken up after that. And she said, I ain't fucking with you no more. It could be a plethora of reasons. And instead of just asking, you're trying to get these people to pay you for your silence. And you just assumed that he was doing fraud with no evidence. No actual evidence. Just like the OWN case, where they coming with plots that OWN had Maurice set up for them to off them and all this type of shit. With no fucking police reports, no shit. They ain't report this shit to the police or nothing. Just like in her lawsuit, when she talking about they doing terroristic threats and shit like that. With no fucking evidence, no nothing with that terroristic threats had ever came. At 5:05 p.m. on July 24, 2018, Mr. Smith advised respondent that his client was rejecting her demand. Mr. Smith said, okay, I see what we dealing with here. Okay. He probably was on that motherfucking disciplinary council shit as they spoke. Okay. Because you see, it took him about 2 hours to digest the shit and get this respondent. In his email, Mr. Smith pointed out to respondent that she did not have a claim for quantum meritus or unjust enrichment unless Mr. Smith obtained a recovery for Mr. Taylor. Like, he ain't even got shit yet. So how you talking about some is unjust enrichment? He also stated that in 16 years of practice, he had never seen or heard of an attorney making demands such as the respondent, that the respondent's conduct was offensive to all sense of the professional conduct. But in her filing, she said that we were slandering her profession. Bitch, you slandering this motherfucking profession. Look what this attorney told you 5 years ago. 7 years ago. That respondent's conduct was offensive to all sense of the professional conduct, and it appears respondent was attempting to extort money from his client. The peer? She clearly told you. I think $350 settlement is reasonable to buy my silence and to help your client get what he wants from Hy-Vee Inc. if he can get it. Okay? That's very clear. At 5:33 p.m. on July 24, 2018, respondent sent the following email to Mr. Smith. $350 is reasonable, you bastard. I don't need you to tell me the law. I am the licensed Missouri lawyer. If I file a legal action against alleging fraudulent misrepresentation to enter into our contract based on the false statements made to me by my former client, how do you know they false? He just didn't give you a list. It don't mean, I'm quite sure the grocery store wasn't empty and he didn't rent the fucking grocery store out just so he could have a motherfucking sandwich. Okay? So I'm quite sure there was plenty of witnesses in the fucking grocery store if said toothpick swallowing incident happened. The fuck? Alleging fraudulent misrepresentation to enter into our contract based on the false statements made to me by my former client regarding this personal injury action. Your client will potentially have his wages garnished by me for $350. And I will ask for more than $350. Child, I guess she told me. Mr. Joseph Taylor knows exactly what I'm referring to. No, he don't, but he might do. Let's talk about it. regarding my representation of him. Now, as his counsel, since you injected yourself. How the fuck he inject himself? He was hired by the damn council after you were fired. Now he injecting himself. What that sound like? Who that sound like? You can't have an opinion on shit. You can't even represent your own fucking client without being accused of injecting yourself in some shit. I cannot. Since you injected yourself into this settlement negotiation, you sent him the motherfucking negotiation, the settlement offer, and told him to tell his new client, your former client, child, it would behoove you to review this proposal with your new client and take it seriously. You have until this Friday. And she meant that shit, okay? At 6:14 p.m. on July 24th, 2018, Mr. Smith advised respondent that their communication was unproductive and that she would not contact him again. That she should not contact him again. He didn't have to get a protective order on this motherfucker. Not even an hour from him telling her, look, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you think you got going on or what's going on up here, but I'm trying to help you. Bitch, you putting in a fucking email trying to bribe me and my fucking client. He said at 6:48 p.m. on July 24th, respondent sent Mr. Smith an email which stated, you don't tell me what I can do. He'd tell your motherfucker, you gonna find out if you see why, y'all see why she in the disciplinary council hearing right now? You see this? You don't tell me what I can do. Yes, the fuck he can when it pertains to him and his motherfucking client. Do what you gotta do and watch how fast your ass get locked the fuck up. You injected yourself in a conversation that was only with Joseph Taylor directly. How the fuck was it with Joseph Taylor and you emailing him? On behalf of your new client, my former client, I gave you a reasonable settlement amount for my compensation for the personal injury action with Hy-Vee Inc. I don't appreciate you thinking that you have the legal right to tell me what I can say to my client. He ain't your fucking client no more. Remember, it's 2 sentences up. He was your former client who I not only helped in a personal injury case, as well as prepared his tax returns for a significant number of years, and that will cease after today. So now you don't even want to do his motherfucking taxes no more because he won't give you $350 or he rejecting your $350 fee that you were demanding now before any money has even been won or anything. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I don't like liars and people who make false representations to me regarding important matters in legal cases. It don't seem like you minded that shit when he had you as his motherfucking current attorney. It seemed like you didn't mind this shit until you were his former client. Batch. Mr. Taylor has done that to me, and my representation of him in anything in the future will end with this matter today. I don't think he putting up no fuss about this shit, bitch. He ain't trying to get you back. He's done with you. She had like Mr. Taylor crawling at her motherfucking door and shit. Baby, please, Sarita, Miss McNeil, please take my case, please. No, he's done with you as well, bitch. You can't dump him after he done already dumped your ass. You're done. As I told you before, you don't know what representation your client has made to me, and also what the evidence has shown regarding the validity of his personal action case against Hy-Vee Inc. How you know all this fraudulent ass information? How you know all this fraudulent ass motherfucking damn shit? But again, it wasn't no problem until he got new counsel. In order to amicably resolve this, I gave you an amount so that you can inform your client, in which I thought he injected himself. Y'all, I thought he injected himself. Now you gave him an amount to inform the client. So he didn't inject himself in y'all shit. So you can inform your client in order to minimize the risk of potential legal action I will have against him personally and his legal action against Hy-Vee Inc. Any good lawyer, you know what a good lawyer look like? Any good lawyer would do that to help their client. You are not God and are not the authority in this matter. This is sad, y'all. Is she fucking serious? She don't know how to take no for a fucking answer. And this again, this is the same rhetoric that's in her lawsuit and the lawsuit with her on it as a defendant, trying to get with OWN and all that. Okay. There are things you don't know that your client has not made you aware of that will impact a personal injury case. How you know what the fuck he done told his attorney? Because unlike you, this attorney might understand what attorney-client privilege is. Clearly, your motherfucking ass don't. So yeah, he don't know what the fuck the client done told your ass, and he should know. Because it's protected by damn confidentiality. As I told you before, I think you and Mr. Joseph Taylor needs to take time to reconsider my offer. I will give you until Friday to accept the $350 compensation amount so that any emotional concerns can be eased. I cannot. At 7:49 p.m. Now, mind you, he just told her, don't fucking say shit else to me. Cease and desist any fucking communication with me, you crazy bitch. And here she is still sending emails. Okay. So at 7:49 p.m. on July the same damn day, 2018, Mr. Smith advised respondent, anonymous again via email, that he had a duty to report respondent's conduct. He had a duty to report her conduct, okay, to informant, which is the disciplinary chief disciplinary counsel, the OCDC of Missouri, as respondent was attempting to extort money from Mr. Taylor. Mr. Smith asked respondent to reconsider her actions and indicated that if she realigned herself with the rules, the real rules that all the other attorneys follow, not the ones that she make up, but the real rules of professional conduct, he would consider it unnecessary to file the report with the informant. Okay, so he letting her know, look here, bitch. At this point, this has become extortion. Now, reconsider your actions. And again, because if he get them some money, because he's a real attorney, if he get him some money, she'd get more than $300 or $750. Hey, Prince Block. You so messy. They was already talking about you like a GD dog. Thank you. Welcome to Prince Block for the super chat. Oh my gosh, she back out here freeing these documents. Oh, freedom. My daughter said, who is that singing? I said, Britt. My daughter said you ignorant, Britt. Y'all ignorant. Let me get you the money song. How you doing? You still in the hospital?
Tell them that it's a magic. Money, money, green, green. Money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
Nessa, somebody that's not well. Why would you risk your damn law license for $350? Like, he giving her chance after chance. Like, look here, bitch. I ain't the 1, 2, or 3. Like, you trying to extort this man. And no matter what the fuck he done told you or whatever y'all had going on, what you saying to me, this shit is extortion. Pump your fucking brakes. Or I'm gonna have to report your ass. Okay? She ain't want to hear that. At 8:17 p.m. on July 24, 2018, responded via email. The email stated, $350 from a former client who works for Mercedes-Benz when it is customary for a retainer of $750 or greater to be given for fees in this type of attorney fees contingency action. Do you know what the fuck contingency mean, bitch? Because actually he don't owe you shit. And now here you are pocket counting his motherfucking money because he work at Mercedes-Benz. You trying to get some money out of him. If that was the case, why you didn't collect that money up front? She probably talked that man into doing this damn toothpick shit, and the shit didn't work out. Okay? I don't know, y'all. Crazy. Give me a break. How long have you been practicing law? Over 17 years, he said. You see how she challenging his motherfucking rules of the fucking actual interpretation of the fucking law as it's written? But she don't see that she's clearly extorting these motherfuckers or trying to. And she fuck what he said about the disciplinary council. She don't give a fuck. Your initial email was offering reasonable compensation for my services. If Mr. Joseph Taylor is hard up in paying $350 to me for any legal services incurred when I have done his financial tax returns and know his annual income is laughable. Again, what the fuck his annual income ain't got the fuck shit to do with him giving you no money on a contingency fee contract? Like I told you before, I represented Mr. Smith, Mr. Taylor in preparing his tax returns. As what the tax returns got to do with this? As well as helping him in his Hy-Vee Inc. personal injury action. This email was for him alone, not you. Then why the fuck you sending it to him and not Mr. damn Joseph Taylor? Remember all that? Your former client, your new client, my former client. So now it's, you don't want him involved at all. He interjected himself. And then now you just sent it to Mr. Taylor and not to him. But you sending this to him in an email. You don't know what your client has informed me regarding the facts of the case for the past year. Now look at her writing in bold. I am going to reveal something to you under Missouri SCT Rule 4 that I am permitted to do to try to resolve this issue with legal fees amicably with my former client. Before you were hired, I specifically asked your client by email to give me the following evidence to support his claim. But you want him to give you evidence to support the claim. That's what the fuck you supposed to be doing. 1, list of eyewitnesses who accompanied him to his ate lunch on August 16, 2017 at Hy-Vee Inc. Location at issue. 2, pictures of the food prepared at Hy-Vee Inc. recently during the week to see if they included toothpicks to match his assertion of the events that led to his injury. For some strange reason, your client could not provide reasonable evidence, which, as his fucking attorney, your motherfucking ass is supposed to be doing that, not him. You should have the evidence from the fucking x-rays from the doctor, from the medical reports. Did the medical report show toothpicks in his damn throat or in his stomach? Now, if what my former client is stating is true, it should be easy for him to get the information I asked him to get via email. He refused to provide it, even though I asked him to do so. Who the fuck you supposed to be? Remember when you just told Mr. Smith, the attorney Smith, that he wasn't God? You ain't God either. He ain't got to do what the fuck you tell him to do, but yet you want some fees from him for him doing the fucking work on his own? Also, I asked him to keep a copy of the complaint form he gave to Hy-Vee Inc. to document the incident. He did not keep a copy and gave it to me like I asked him to do. In my legal opinion, that we don't need, Hy-Vee Inc., who has surveillance tapes to review what happened on August 16, 2017, might be right that Mr. Joseph Taylor's allegations were untrue. Hence, he wouldn't receive a monetary statement, which means that your motherfucking ass wouldn't receive no motherfucking money either, correct? Per your contingency agreement. Okay, wait a minute. Now, maybe as an attorney, you are able to get Joseph Taylor to tell the truth to you and get evidence that he refused to give me for the past year to corroborate his allegations. Again, why is this not something your motherfucking ass was doing? You were supposed to get the damn surveillance camera footage and shit from the grocery store from when he was there that day. You were supposed to be there to get some people like, okay, if this is what the grocery store, their surveillance thing, what happened there? Because apparently he did an incident report with the grocery store when he, I guess, choked on said toothpick that he may or may not have brought from home, trying to be cool in front of his date. I don't know. Now, the above factual information has emails to corroborate as well as my personal notes. Like they hold any motherfucking weight. And I do have a photographic memory of what we discussed. He should have said, then provide me with the motherfucking photos from your goddamn memory of the fucking recordings of what the hell y'all discussed. So we can hear y'all corroborating a fucking plot to try to settle, get some money out of that damn grocery store deli. Provide that shit, motherfucker. Like I am warning you before, I have a legal right to get reasonable compensation for my services. He never said you didn't. He said you have a contingency fee agreement. So that means that even if he gets Mr. Taylor something from that, he still owe a portion to you. But again, all this shit looked like only thing you did was obtain his medical records, which that ain't take much. You wanted him to be boots on the damn ground. For my services in this matter that occurred from July 2017 to July 2018, I also have a legal right to have my clients be ethical and truthful in everything they do or say to me in my legal representation of him. But you're not representing him no more. So that means that since you know all of this untruthful, unethical behavior that he had, that means he had that when you were representing him. Why didn't you report that shit then? Why didn't you dismiss him as a client then? Why didn't you terminate your contract with him then? Why is it only now that he has new counsel that now all of a sudden his stuff is unethical and not truthworthy? I know you think Mr. Taylor is telling you everything that happened truthfully, but I am telling you, as an officer of the court, you need to be cautious believing what Mr. Taylor says. My former client is telling you. This bitch. Do your due diligence. Why you ain't do yours? You had him as a client longer than he had. He only had him a client as a damn week. You had him as a year. So he had all this untruthful shit. Why you ain't do your due diligence? But you want to tell him how to be a fucking real attorney. Do your due diligence before you assume what really is going on in my representation and request of reasonable compensation in this personal injury matter. Not saying nothing about her trying to damn shake them down. You see, she ain't addressed that. She ain't addressed the extortion or him reporting her motherfucking ass to the damn informant, the OCDC. She focusing on what she think the client did. At 8:49 p.m. on July 24, 2018, respondent sent Mr. Smith an email which stated, oh, wait a minute, I skipped a part. At 8:43 p.m. on July 24, 2018, Mr. Smith advised respondent by email that she should stop this nonsense. And again, warned respondent that her actions could result in disciplinary action. 6 minutes later, respondent sent Mr. Smith an email which stated, as I told you before, you are not the final arbiter here. If you care about your current client, you will discuss the pros and cons of what legal actions I will file against him directly and will use it against any complaint against my bar license that you are inappropriately threatening. Now, putting what she's doing on the client, still extorting him, threatening him. If you report me to the bar, I'm reporting your client. And again, like the real attorney that know the fucking law said, it's not unjust enrichment because he ain't even got no money from the shit yet. So you can't claim unjust enrichment and he ain't even got rich yet off the shit. And $60,000 wasn't going to enrich him. Well, it might be a little bit, but like you said, he work at Mercedes-Benz and you do his taxes, so you know what type of bread he pulling in. Batch. On July 30th, 2018, respondent sent a letter to Mr. Taylor. The letter stated in pertinent pertinent part, I received your July 18th, 2018 email correspondence where you indicated you retained A.W. Smith Law Firm to represent you in the personal injury action that occurred on August 16, 2017. Please find enclosed your original documents of this matter and other correspondence that I believe you will need to continue this engagement with your new counsel. My law firm. What law firm? Incurred $1,688.04 in legal services, $1,680 in attorney fees, and $8.04 in cost. What was the $8.04 in the cost? That probably was the cost to get the legal, the medical records. All this other shit is baloney. Just like that was on that damn sandwich with that toothpick or not. Also, I tried to contact Mr. Smith by email to negotiate an amicable settlement of compensation of my attorney fee for $350 that needed to be accepted by you by Friday, July 27, 2018. I have not received email correspondence from you or your counsel. Yes, you did. You received it from counsel when he told you it was declined. And it was also extortion. Unfortunately, my email communication I have with your current counsel, Mr. Smith, to resolve this matter has resulted in me terminating any tax return preparation services I prepare for you for the 2018 tax year and beyond. Bitch, do you honestly think this motherfucker wants you to do his taxes now? On August 17, 2018, I will file a legal action against you for fraudulent misrepresentation and unjust enrichment so I can retrieve my $1,688.04 in attorney fees and costs I incurred for from October 2017 to July 18, 2018 for my representation of you in this personal injury action. Because I have prepared your annual tax returns for a significant number of years, I am giving you a final option to remit $350 in cashier's check or money order to my office by Thursday, August 16, 2018 to avoid legal action against you and settle this action once and for all. Thank you. So now your fee went from $750 to $350, now up to $1,688.04, now back down to $350. Miss Sandra, she the fucking assistant, okay? Thank you. Not thank you. On August 15, 2018, Mr. Taylor paid respondent $350 in a cashier's check. Respondent did not file suit against Mr. Taylor. He probably was like, bitch, here, please leave me alone. Okay? So we got another complaint here with the Smiths, not to be confused with this other attorney, with the attorney Smith. But the attorney Smith filed this complaint on behalf of his client, and because she was extorting them. Clearly in the email, she was extorting them. Pay this or I'm going to report fraudulent activity from your client and shit like that. Notice she ain't say nothing about anything that he was doing on his taxes that was fraudulent, because most of the time people don't just pop up and just start doing fraudulent shit, trying to get grocery stores for money and shit like that. They might start with doing little shit with fraudulent shit on their taxes. So she probably was doing fraudulent shit on his taxes for him too. And then they worked out this little thing. And he probably was like, here, bitch, because I'm so sick of you. This attorney about to damn beat my ass. Okay. So that's where we're going to leave it at with that case today. And then we're going to look at the other case another day. I ain't going to specifically say tomorrow because I might be out here in these streets, okay? I get in my yard. Streets mean yard, okay? But do y'all see what the fuck we working with here? The hell is going on? Y'all, we got to pray for all involved. From reading this stuff right here, and then even in the stuff from the case that she has now, these people need some serious mental health assistance. Okay, like seriously. And we got to pray for them. We have to pray for them. Even if they coming against us, we got to pray for our enemies. Pray for them because definitely needs it. Okay. All this wrongdoing and stuff like that they putting out on people, that stuff just coming back on them. Okay. So let's hit that like button. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit down in the damn comment section. And y'all see how old Tweet was coming. I don't know who Tweet was working with or what's going on with Tweet. But I will say that she hadn't said too much about me in her latest stuff, like she was going after Empress, but she did let people use her channel to attack me. But I digress. Y'all see what is out here. Like I said, when we show receipts around these parts, we sharing our screen with receipts and hearing what actually happened. Okay, we're not making the stuff up in our head. We're not assuming what happened. We are doing what we got to do. Okay. Yeah, it's giving some pimps up, hoes down type of shit, really, because again, all these folks is from Alabama, most of them. In Atlanta, they all going cross country from Alabama, from ALA to ATL. Okay, and it's got to be some type of connection with this shit. Okay, it got to be. And also, for the alleged elder that was saying that I'm only allowed to read the documents about the $10 million lawsuit or some shit. No, I'm not. I'm not the only person allowed to read the documents. I'm the only person reading them. Other people can read them. Just like your daughter read them. I mean, your friend read them. And I just read all of it. You made a request for only certain people to read what your case was, which you not allowed to do. They don't have, I mean, you can allowed to ask a question, but like people don't have to oblige it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to go with it. They can read what the fuck they want to read. Just like in any of the cases that I'm reading. Anybody on here can read from this shit. I'm not telling nobody not to read this stuff. I'm not. People was reading them before I was reading it. But they were only reading certain parts of it. And this is not on the case. I'm reading her disciplinary complaints. Anonymous. Sarita McNeil, anonymous. So, yeah, let's clear that part up. You try to make a request on people and wanted to enforce it that they don't have to enforce. They don't have to go by that. They can read what the fuck they pay for. If they pay for them damn documents, they can read them. And I said, let me do a check on their case because it still looks like OWN haven't even responded to their asses. I don't know. OWN probably trying to 5150 day motherfucking asses. Let me see if they even said anything back. Oh, and here, right here, let me show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all this before I go. Because y'all know how they were saying that Maurice had obtained their information illegally and stuff like that. Like Anonymous did. That's why she don't have people real names on that lawsuit. Here. Subpoena issue. Subpoena. That's him requesting subpoenas to get the information from Google and PayPal and all of that stuff. That's him requesting the information. So he didn't get it illegally. And see here, I told y'all, they submitted this amended complaint, Griffin's fourth amended complaint from this $20,000 lawyer against OWN, with Griffin's first request for production of documents to OWN. And then Maurice did an answer to it. Same day, 96 pages. He replied the same day in 61 pages. When here, he ain't even responding to they shit on the same day they was set to go to the fucking court. But he responded to the same day with 61 pages on what they did, 96 pages. You ain't even got time to read this shit and digest this shit in the same fucking day. I still ain't said shit. I don't like if y'all don't leave us the fuck alone. So there's no update on that case either. So, right, with that damn EYE talking about they was a damn nurse. No, the fuck they weren't. They a nurse in a fucking bottle or something. They should have been nursing them motherfucking ABCs. Because you can't even write a complete damn sentence correctly. But got the nerve to be getting the chats calling somebody damn Lassie and talking about somebody look like they got Down syndrome. Ma'am. I ain't gonna say what you look like. But you shouldn't talk about nobody's looks at all. You shouldn't even think about talking about nobody's looks. You shouldn't let nobody talk about nobody's looks around you. Okay? So we're going to leave it at that. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. I'll see y'all later, okay? And we're going to go through that other case. And then whatever else pop off, we're going to see. All right? Not there. The Texas are... Empress, now how does shit... We made... They fake. We make them up. We pulled them straight from her damn diagnosis video. So how were they fake? If they was fake, she made it. She faked them, not us. And the documents. Y'all see where I put the documents? Y'all looking straight from Alicorp. When I pull the documents straight from Alicorp or straight from the Missouri Circuit Court. Y'all see, I go through the thing. Y'all see where I put my user ID and all that shit in there. So no, we ain't want to fake makeup, fake shit round chin. Okay, we outside. All right. So y'all have a good weekend. Happy Mother's Day if I don't talk to y'all until Mother's Day. But have a good Mother's Day and make sure y'all pray for our mothers and our other tater tots and everything that's on the channel that's sick and shut in. Okay. Bye.